Hi guys, welcome to AKS Educations. So here we are with an important content, that is shares. Okay, in shares, we always see shares, right? So this is something different. All right. So I'll just read out the question and I'll explain the situation also. All right. So it is Anshika Ltd invited applications for 2 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 4 per share. On application 6, allotment 7, and the balance on first and final call. Applications for 3 lakh shares were received. Allotment was made to all the applicants on pro rata basis. Mehak, to whom 400 shares were allotted, failed to pay the call allotment and call money. Khushbu, who had applied for 300 shares, failed to pay the call money. Their shares were forfeited after final call. 400 of the forfeited shares, including all shares of Khushbu. So we are just going to see this content only. You can see that their shares were forfeited after final call. 400 of the forfeited shares, including all shares of Kushbu. Apo, all the shares of Kushbu we are utilizing for reissue. And what about Mehak shares? So that is the peculiar content that we are going to see in this video. Alright, so please watch the video carefully. Alright, there are two shareholders. Okay, there are two shareholders who are uh, M for Medak and K for Kushbu. Alright, there are two shareholders who have failed to pay the amount. That is either in the allotment, first call, or final call. Okay, so this is a small different situation. Okay, please understand the situation, and this situation is a different situation comparing the other sums also. Okay, so what type of a situation is this? This is a situation where ஒன் ஷேர் ஹோல்டர் ஒரு ஷேர் ஹோல்டரோட ஷேரை ஃபர்ஃபிட் பண்ணதுல அவங்கள கம்ப்ளீட்டாக நம்ம ரீஇஷ்யூ பண்ணுறோம். அதர் ஷேர் ஹோல்டர்ல வி ஆர் நாட் ரீஇஷ்யூயிங் இட் கம்ப்ளீட்லி. ஸோ ஐ டெல் இட் தட் எக்ஸாம்பிள் மேஹாக் இஸ் த பர்சன். அவரோட ஷேரை ஃபர்ஃபிட் பண்ணியிருக்கோம். வி ஹேவ் ஃபர்ஃபிட்டட் ஹிஸ் ஷேர்ஸ் அண்ட் பாசிபிளி over here we are not reissuing his complete shares. அவரோடது 50% or 60% அந்த மாதிரி தான் ரீஇஷ்யூ பண்றோம். The remaining shares is Kushbu shares we are forfeiting completely and reissuing completely. Simple to see, Kushbu shares and Mehak shares are forfeited and Kushbu shares is reissued completely and Mehak shares is reissued partially only. Okay, let's see. This is a small different sum. So please understand this sum. Alright? Because this is little important. Alright, so we'll just see. So M I'll use it for Mehak, K I'll use it for Kushbu. Alright, so M is allotted, that is M is a person who was allotted 400 shares. Okay, so I'll just put it over here, just a working part. Alright, so for feature journal obviously you will be knowing it. Alright, so in this sum you can see the forfeited content completely it's given as 4600. Alright, so 4600. So I'll just separate it, then only you can do it. So M ஓடது எவ்வளோன்னு சொல்லி எவ்வளோ ஃபர்ஃபீட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்கன்னு தெரியணும், கேது எவ்வளோ ஃபர்ஃபீட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்கன்னு தெரியணும். அது தெரிஞ்சால் மட்டும்தான் you can do it separately. Okay, or else it's very difficult to do it. Alright, so let's see how it is done. Alright, so please understand the working. So first for shareholder M is a shareholder, that is Mehak. I'm just putting in a short form. M who has been allotted 400. So allotted 400 na apply எவ்வளவு பண்ணிருக்காங்க? So just find out quickly. Okay, so applied, allotted, so it is 3 lakhs received, 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs. This method I already taught you. So 3:2. So M who's allotted 400. So 400, 2 ones are 2 twos are 200 into 3, it is 600. So 600 is applied. So 600 minus 400, that gives you 200 exists. Sir, why are you doing this? So this person has failed in allotment. Allotment fail obviously we can utilize his excess money. Alright, so 200 is excess. So M first our share of 400. So 400 into 400 has been allotted. Okay, 400 into how much he has paid. So he failed in allotment. So only 4 rupees we have to mention. So 4 rupees. So why are we putting 4 rupees? Just because in forfeiture, when you are working for feature, obviously you cannot take the premium amount. Okay, I'll just put it as forfeiture. Forfeiture account. Alright, so you cannot take premium. So 4 fours are 16, 1600. Alright, so next, his excess amount. எவ்வளோ excess இருக்கு? 200. 200 into எப்பவுமே application money தான் இருக்கும், which is 6 rupees. So 6 twos are 12. So 0, 0, 6. So 2800. Okay, next we are doing it for Kushbu. So Kushbu has failed in calls. So obviously her excess money we cannot utilize. So but we can see only 300 applied. So we have to convert it to allotted. So applied, allotted. So 3 is to 2, same 3 is to 2 we'll put, and applied 300. So applied side 300. So 3 ones are 100. Cross multiply, it is 200 has been allotted. Okay, 200 has been allotted. So 200 into how much she has paid, we'll see. So she failed in calls. So obviously application she would have paid. So paid 4, here paid 5 because I'm not taking premium into consideration. Okay, final call she didn't prepare. So 4 plus 5, it is 9 rupees. So 9 rupees. So 9 twos are 18. Okay, 1800. So till here I hope it is clear, right? Next stage we are taking. Next stage we can see that we'll use the same formula only. Okay, so 2800. So amount forfeited. How much is forfeited? Number of shares forfeited. So 400 into number of shares reissued. This is for M. I'll work out for K also, same way. So amount forfeited 1800. Number of shares forfeited. So 200. Kushbuவோட ஷேர் வந்துட்டு கம்ப்ளீட்டா ரீஇஷ்யூ பண்ண போறோம். Okay, so in the question it is given as completely, so I'll just mention it as completely. Okay, so 200 into 200 itself, so 1800 you're getting. So 200 cancel here. 400 shares have been reissued. So 200 இவங்கள்ட்ட இருந்து 200 எடுக்கணும். குஷ்புது கம்ப்ளீட்டா 200 forfeit பண்ணிருக்கோம், 200 reissue பண்றோம். அப்போ இவங்கள்ட்ட இருந்து எவ்வளவு எடுக்கணும்? So we cannot take 400, we cannot reissue 400, we can reissue only 200. Okay, so 2 twos are 2 ones are 2 ones are 1. So 1400. Okay, so please understand, from Mehak we are reissuing only 200 shares. Okay, so here 200, here 200, so that makes 400. Okay, so you will 400 shares forfeit pandrom, but we are reissuing only 200 shares. So please keep this in mind. Alright, so from here, so 1400. So we'll just add on the content 1400. You can see 1400 plus 1800. So we are getting 3200. When you add this, that is 1400 plus 1800, you get 3200. Alright, so till here you would have got 3200. Next stage in the pannu sir, we'll just read the question. So 400 of the forfeited shares were reissued at 8 per share as fully paid up. So fully paid up. So fully paid means, already I told that if it's fully paid, you have to see the top par value. So the par value is 10. Alright, so the par value is 10. So you can see that 8 rupees has been reissued. So obviously we can 100% understand 2 rupees is a loss. So every shares reissue pandrom 400 into 2 rupees loss. Correct, 2 rupees because 8 rupees reissue பண்றது. So reissue 10 rupees reissue பண்ணிருந்தா it is par. அது கம்மி reissue பண்ணா it is 100%, it is a loss for us. So 400 into 2, 800 is a loss. Okay, next minus 800, you're getting 2400. This is your capital reserve. So we'll just do the journal entries. That is bank account debit, share forfeiture account debit to share capital. Alright, so எவ்வளவு reissue பண்ணிருக்கோம் அப்படி சொல்லி, so same 800 will be posted here. Okay, so 8 rupees into 400 shares. So same 3200 will be posted here. Obviously par value is 10. So 400 into 10, 4000. So I'll just put it here also. That is 400 into 2. 400 into 10. Then obviously 400 into 8, which is already given in the question. This is given in the question. Okay, next. Share forfeiture account debit to capital reserve account. So how much is capital reserve? 2400. 2400 and 2400. So clear? So in that sum, obviously it is given completely, which is 4600 ஒரே for feature கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So if at all you want to find out, okay, when you're working out the sum itself, you can easily do this working. So when you're working out the sum, obviously when you can, if you put M's for feature separately and Kushbu's, that is Mehak's separately and Kushbu's separately, obviously you can bring down this working. Alright. So if there's any clarifications, please let me know. Thank you.